I can't sleep. Okay, to be clear, I can sleep. I just don't get good sleep, which I would argue is the same thing in that both leave you slow in all senses of the word. It all started last fall. I would go to bed and wake up in the wee hours of the morning all sweaty. At first, I thought it was because I was just too hot. It reminded me of my time in freshman year when my roommate would secretly turn the heat up. I'd wake up all sweaty and have to sit in front of my fan for a bit. Then the next morning, I'd complain to her and put in a maintenance request. Maintenance would come, say they fixed it. I'd go to bed hopeful, only to wake up sweaty again. That whole year, I thought either maintenance was lying or a heater was broken beyond repair. Lo and behold, junior year, said roommate revealed that it was her all along, gaslighting me. I'm not living with her anymore for various reasons, not least of all the trauma. And last fall, I didn't even know how to turn my heater on in the first place, so it's definitely me this time. For some reason, my brain is sabotaging itself and ruining the best part of my day, being unconscious. Honestly, it was super rough at first. Every day at work, I would feel so sluggish, stupid, and just unrested despite consistently getting 8 hours of sleep every night. I even tried getting 9 to 10 hours for a few weeks too, which didn't help. I also wore my boyfriend's sleep tracker for a bit and got a score of about 55 out of 100. An F, if you will. To compensate, I was either buying or making matcha every day with a side coffee at 2:30 after lunch. Actually, I'm currently doing this. This is my current life. This story has no happy ending. This is actually just a record of when and why I developed a caffeine addiction for my future self. Today, I traveled an hour just to spend $40 on a tiny container of matcha powder. And I wonder where all my money disappears to. But the thing is, I literally suffer without it. I feel like I'm at half my normal working capacity if I try to just raw dog the day, which is not pretty for anyone, especially me. Every day, I wonder if the stupid question I'm about to ask at work is the one that's going to have me clearing my desk. You may be like, Emma, this is serious. You have to solve the root cause, like all my loved ones are. But in the words of my therapist, how would you do that? As in, I asked her for help and she said, maybe it's stress. And I said, okay, so how do I fix that? And she said, well, what are you stressed about? And I said, my job, the state of our country, my friends all moving away, moving in with new people next year, my cat dying. Okay, how do you expect to fix all that? Just find ways to cope. And I said, okay, cool. I'll drink more coffee. And she said, type shit. Actually, that last part was more of a, Emma, no, sort of thing. But I'm the captain of this boat. My body. And to be fair, she did suggest meditation and journaling and not using electronics before bed and all that jazz, which didn't help. Actually, nothing I do helps. I can only mitigate the effects by buying caffeine, something I previously didn't need. And I'm paying my therapist to discuss my stress and anxiety over things I have no control over, which has obviously been exacerbated by our government. Big Sleep. Big Sleep is targeting young idealistic individuals such as myself to further their agenda and make us dependent on our flawed systems, fueling big corporations while leaving us too tired to break our chains. Big Sleep is trapping me in a life of exhaustion, so I'm forced to play by their rules instead of forging a better life for myself and future generations. I'm being gaslit into believing that I am responsible for my problems when it was never on me, it was on Big Sleep. Even now, though I'm aware of my shackles, I'm unable to free myself, being too exhausted just in keeping myself afloat. Even making nutritious meals is an arduous task, never mind dismantling years of lies and propaganda. The most I can do is accept my position and stay vigilant for further schemes of Big Sleep to ruin my life. Every day my resistance grows weaker, as Big Sleep shaves at my willpower, whispering sweet nothings into my weary ears. The final tool left in my arsenal is to make this video, to attempt to pass on my discoveries to the public in the hopes that one day we can rise as one, take back control of our lives, and stop paying $40 for matcha. Bet you guys want to see the results of my photo editing. Well, you're gonna have to go to my Instagram for that. I can't sleep. Okay, to be clear, I can sleep. Oh my god, that was Be Real. Hang on, guys. This is so awesome for you guys. Oh, I actually do have to retake this, sorry.